Okay, welcome cat fans to another episode of Cat Cam Daily. We should have some live footage of cats coming up very shortly. In the meantime, I'm just going to play you in with a bit of pre-recorded footage. I think this particular video you're watching now comes from about 2019 maybe. And yeah, the beautiful tabby you see on the screen is no longer with us. It was never our cat in the first place. It was one of the many visitors that we get. She did spend a lot of time with us with her owner's consent, but they eventually moved away, so she went with them, unfortunately. The black cat in the video is another one who was a visitor and whose family moved away. But you do see in this video in a minute Tom, which is always good. Okay, you might have just seen popping up on the screen there Jerry, who is out washing himself. There's our Tom. Sorry about the poor quality of this video. It's a live stream I did years ago with the straight from my mobile phone, a shaky cam. I've tried to correct it and steady the image a bit, but it's not great. But yeah, this is just a bit of footage to play in with while we wait for our cats to get into position, as it were. So I'm going to carry on setting up and I'll be back shortly. We do have a live chat running. If anyone wants to say hi in that, it's always good to know if anyone's tuned in. And I do say each day that I do want this live stream to be not just about our cats, but contributions are welcome by anyone that wants to share any photos or videos of their own felines and put them on the screen. Then yeah, please do. Please drop us an email. I'll put the email on the screen as I do most times. At the bottom, it's cotclive@gmail.com. That is how you can get in touch with me, with us. Yeah, there's a number of links also in the description of this video, which you can have a look at to find other places you can find us. Okay, I'm just seeing how our live cat cam is looking. Yeah, I think we've just got Jerry on the screen at the moment. I will go down and move that video around in a minute. On the actual pre-recorded video that we're looking at, we can see Pat. This was from another live stream that I did actually. Okay, I'm going to try and see what cats we've got with us. We did have a couple call round earlier. We had Oliver. Yeah, we had Oliver pop round. Oh, I'll change that. Yeah, you are watching live footage. I can turn on the microphone of the camera that's watching the cats, which I may do periodically. We'll see how we get on. And while we're here, actually, I'll just take this opportunity to thank anyone that does take the time to tune into this video. It would be great if anyone wants to pop in and say hi. Okay, bear with me a minute. I'll leave you listening to the wonderful groovy music, and I'll probably cut in with some audio in a second. You'll see me. Yeah, you'll see how long it takes for me to get from where I am here to the cats, because the camera will start getting all shaky. Apologies for shaky cam, for poorly cropped shots. We'll see what we can do. Okay, I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, I hope the audio's coming through alright. This is, of course, Jerry. I just offered him a few treats, but he didn't want them. Trying to do everything whilst holding a phone isn't the easiest. Charlie's just joined us because he heard the food cupboard open. See if he's interested in them. Jerry's very much wanting attention at the moment. It's very dark, actually. Bear with me. Right, I can't leave you watching Charlie now. Okay, they may look uncannily familiar to yesterday's live camera. That is because cats, like humans, are a creature of habit. And Jerry just won't leave me alone at the moment, which is fine. There's Charlie venturing out. Should we see where he goes? Hi, Jerry. Looks like Tom's woken up. We're just going to say hello to Tom. Hey, Tommy. And here's Peach. Of course, Peach is the mother of Charlie and Jerry, although she can be a bit vicious towards them. But I did have someone say that's just what cats are like. I need to position the camera. Without doubt, Crispies are among their favourite treats. Well, particularly this one. Dreamies are their real favourites, but we have got to go and get more Dreamies yet. the meantime, then making do with these products. Right, how long will Peach stay in the shot? Let's see. Okay. I'm going to return to the PC and leave the camera on Peach. See how we get on. I should probably leave the camera somewhat better really, but anyway. Okay, and I'm back to the PC. I hope the music wasn't too loud, drowning us all out. And yeah, hope you enjoyed today's live cat cam footage. I'm not sure how long we're going to go, probably another 20 minutes or so. My guess is Peach is going to jump down in a minute. I'm no longer with the camera, so I'm not controlling it. I can't follow them around at the moment. So once she jumps off, then we'll probably go back to pre-recorded footage, which we'll watch for a little bit. Okay, we are now looking at a slideshow. A lot of these images were created by an AI, I think it's Bing Image Creator they call it. Some of the images I took myself, and some of them I've used for the thumbnail for the videos. This is the part where, yeah, I invite people to contribute their own photos. If you want your cat to be part of our slideshow, then it would be great to receive some contributions. Although we won't run before we can walk, I suppose I better hope someone at least leaves a comment on a video before I can expect an email. Yeah, comments and questions are always, great to see. We did yesterday a little segment we called Amazing Cats. One of them was about the street cat named Bob. There are other cats in history. One I heard about was, let me see, hang on, I'll just bring up this historical cat in case any of you are not familiar with him. I'll just make this a bit more readable for you all. Nope, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Meet Unsinkable Sam, the legendary cat who survived 3 World War II shipwrecks. According to lore, Unsinkable Sam started his career aboard a Nazi battleship, but after that ship was torpedoed, he was rescued by the British and changed sides. It goes on to say, Unsinkable Sam was either incredibly lucky or an omen of death. For 5 years, the black and white cat escorted US Navy men bound for combat in the Atlantic in the Atlantic during World War II. According to legend, while at sea, Unsinkable Sam managed to escape 3 different attacks totally unscathed. Unbelievable though the story is, there were felines who bravely took to the seas, but was Unsinkable Sam one of them, or a heartening tale from the high seas? The Kriegsmarine or the Nazis' navy launched the battleship Bismarck in 1939, mere months before the Reich invaded Poland and kicked off World War II. By 1941, the ship had reached the northern part of the Atlantic Ocean in an attempt to sabotage the naval envoys. This is a bit of a history lesson going on here. Aboard the Bismarck was a crew of about 2,200 members, and it is said that among them was Unsinkable Sam, a black and white coloured cat, which I guess this is a picture of here, meeting Winston Churchill. As the legend goes, another British battleship, the HMS Cossack, began attempting to rescue survivors from Bismarck. Crew members spotted the lucky cat as it's seeking refuge on a floating plank. The feline then was brought aboard the Cossack and given the name Oscar, which also sometimes spelled Oscar because of his German origins. But several months later, Cossack suffered a disaster of its own, as it was sunk by a German torpedo. Yet again, Oscar was rescued by the aircraft carrier HMS Ark Royal. It was while aboard this ship that Oscar is said to have received his infamous nickname, Unsinkable Sam. And as fate would have it, that nickname would once again prove true when on November the 14th, 1941, about a month after he was reportedly rescued, the Ark Royal was torpedoed. The ship was decimated, but Unsinkable Sam went unscathed. He was allegedly rescued for a 3rd time by HMS Legion, another ship under British Royal Navy's fleet. The remarkable story may have just been a legend. So whatever happened to Unsinkable Sam? Oh, we lost the screen there for a second. According to the British Museum, the cat retired to land where he was placed in the offices of the Governor of Gibraltar. He was later adopted by a seaman who lived in Belfast, and that is where he died in 1955. But like most apocryphal tales, the story of the cat who repeatedly escaped death at the sea is full of gaps. For one, there is no record of a cat having been brought aboard the Bismarck, at least according to the survivors. There's also the issue of Oscar's supposed appearance. There are 2 different portraits that are supposed to be of Oscar, both showing him as a black and white tuxedo cat. We've got one of them, by the way. One is a pastoral drawing made by an unknown artist in which he is sitting on a piece of floating wood. This is the portrait, sometimes believed to be Unsinkable Sam, but most suspect it is actually another famous ship cat named Simon. The Amethyst 1949. It is more likely that this portrait is of another wartime ship cat named Simon who was aboard the Amethyst. And there's also a 3rd photo featuring a tabby cat that has been claimed to be Oscar as well. One explanation for these discrepancies is that the cat could have been a stowaway instead of an official animal mascot of Bismarck, which would allow for the cat not having been officially registered. As for the pastoral drawing, there's also no reason why the drawing of Unsinkable Sam would have been created if he did not really exist. However, there are speculations and possibilities that can't necessarily be proven. Oh, what a beautiful cat. A picture of a cat in a hammock. Convoy the sleeping cat in a hammock. The HMS Hermione. Animals are often brought along by troops for morale. So yeah, that is another amazing cat. We've also got a household full of them, and as I repeatedly say, I do massively welcome contributions from anyone that wants to share their own cats with us. Before we finish this live stream, I will be going down once more and following the cats around. Let's see, anyone back on the shelf yet? No, it's blank at the moment. Which means for the time being, I'm going to leave you watching a bit of pre-recorded footage. I think we've got to about the 2-minute mark. and as soon as the cats are back, we will certainly bring them on the screen as and when we can. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this live stream so far. We will be going for maybe another 15-20 minutes, half an hour or so we'll go. And as always, please leave a comment in the live chat if you so wish. Okay, we're back now with live footage of Jerry. Now washing himself on the rug. Before we finish the stream, I will go down and and yeah, just take you around them, see who's with us. I think we've seen 3 different ones so far, so we'll see how many others we can that we can get on camera today before we finish. It looks like we might have a visitor, because I can tell by Jerry's reaction another cat's come in. He looked a bit, I don't know, he looked a bit like startled, so I'm going to go down now and see who we got down there. Back with you in a minute. No, doesn't look like Jerry wants to play. Never mind. This is one of their many toys. He can cuddle up to it if he wants. Okay, I guess it's time to say goodbye to the stars of today's show. One of which has been young Charlie. He's usually good for it. He likes playing with these toys sometimes. Can we get him to... Come on, Charlie. Yeah, they got a whole bag full of these toys, which can be found in this bag. See how fast he is. Okay, as Jerry looks like he's about to settle down to sleep for the afternoon, I believe this is going to be about the sort of time we'll finish up. I will leave you with that bit of pre-recorded footage that we were watching, and then the stream will pretty much be ending. How long has it got? It's only got about another minute to go. So I would like to thank the stars of today's show. We've had Tom, Charlie, Jerry, Peach, and I think that's everyone that's been on the actual live camera. We've also had Pat and probably Melba and Oliver have also shown up in some of the pre-recorded footage. See, every time Jerry does that, it looks like he's heard another cat or something. This is when I could really have this hammer by the food bowls, and it'd be interesting to see who would come up to them. Perhaps we'll do that in tomorrow's episode. I am planning to do these cat camp dailies fairly regularly, at least for a couple of weeks, see if people enjoy them. If you do, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you leave, and leaving a comment in the comment section is always appreciated. It's good to know who's tuned in, and if you know anyone with cats and you want to share this with them, hit the share it on social media. It'd be massively appreciated. On that note, actually, social media, we do have a Twitter page, or an X page as they're now called. Let's see, where would that one be? Where you can find us. Of course, links to this are in the description of today's video. I do try and share more than just links to our streams, but occasionally I'll put some nice pictures up. This is an image, taken from an image of Charlie. This was a lovely white cat that used to come round. Yeah, this one, Mr. White, we called him. We never knew his real name. Again, another visitor, sadly no longer with us. This is Jerry, who you've just seen in the picture, and the cat we believe to be his father. He just turned up a few times. We don't really know where he came from or where he went, but we don't see him anymore. Very similar colourings, very similar look, and they've got the same bushy tails. So yeah, I asked, are they father and son? If you want to find me on Twitter, the link's in the description of this evening's video. I also should probably leave a link to the article from allthat'sinteresting.com about Unsinkable Sam. So I'll put that in the live chat in a second. And while nothing's happening on the cat cam, I'll leave you with with this video that we were watching, and I will be back tomorrow. Okay, feline fanatics everywhere, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch up with you again soon. Cheerio.